Girl, did you know that 92% of people that set goals don't ever actually do nothing with them, don't achieve them? So all those New Year's resolutions and I want to lose weight and I want to exercise and I want to eat better and I want that new job and all that stuff that we say we're going to do and we never actually do them. Yeah, I know I'm guilty. I've been in that category a number of times. But today, I am going to give you a bulletproof, let me say it again, a bulletproof, I promise you, tip to help you turn those goals into accomplishments. So I want you to run and grab a piece of paper, grab a pen so you can write this down, because I promise you, if you follow this tip, those goals are going to turn into accomplishments just like that. I promise. So let's get started. With that piece of paper, I want you to write the word smarter, but I want you to write it vertically down the piece of paper. So hold the piece of paper up like this, vertically down the piece of paper, write the word smarter. We're gonna use that word as like an acronym for the tips that I'm gonna give you to turn those goals into accomplishments. Just trust me, follow me. So now that you got it written down, let's start with the letter S. S is for being specific, okay? Be specific in whatever the goal is that you're trying to accomplish. So if it's you want to get skinny and you want to fit into them jeans, you want to lose weight, name the goal. Be specific about the goal. And then ask yourself, why is it a goal? What is it about that that's going to make you better? Okay, so we're going to name it. And just for an example, because it's probably the most popular, we're just going to say lose weight. And why do we want to lose weight? Because we want to fit into that dress for the New Year's party. Let's just roll with that. Okay, so for letter M, you want to make sure that the goal is measurable. What do I mean by measurable? You put like a date on it. By August 8th, I want to lose 10 pounds, okay? Trust me, just stay with me. All of these things are factors into what's going to help you turn the goal into an actual accomplishment and stop falling off and starting over, okay? So M, make it measurable. I want to lose 10 pounds. Again, we're being specific, by August 8th. Okay. Now, A, action. A is for action. How we're going to take action. What are we going to do to lose weight? What's the plan? We got to make it an action. This is the planning stages. What are we going to do to make this come into fruition? So we're going to plan it, schedule it. Scheduling it makes it real. You know what I'm saying? You can say one thing and then you never get back to it, and then it is what it is. Put it on your calendar. Schedule it. Take action. So now we're getting there. We're taking the steps we need to take to make this thing happen, right? We got the specific thing that we want to do. We said we want to lose weight. We're making it measurable. So by August 8th, we want to lose 10 pounds. So now we got to put the plan in motion and take action. So that's what A is for. A is for action. So now we are on to R. R is probably one of the most important ones because we want to be realistic. R is for being realistic and relatable. Make sure that whatever the goal is that you're setting is actually realistic to wherever you are currently in life. So what that means, example, we want to lose weight. We want to lose this weight by August 8th. But you work 12-hour shifts and got 52 kids at home. So you probably can't go to the gym 5 days a week for X amount of hours. That's not realistic. Or for you to say, I want to lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks. That's not realistic. That's a surefire way of setting a goal or starting a goal and failing because you're not making whatever the goal is realistic to your current lifestyle or where you are currently. So we want to make it realistic. So let's say you work those 12-hour shifts and you got 52 kids. Maybe small steps. I'm going to not eat a cheeseburger today. Instead, I'm gonna pack me a sandwich. Or I'll make sure I do 20 crunches before bed tonight. You know, just little stuff. It may not seem like nothing, and you probably like, girl, what's 20 crunches finna get me when I'm trying to lose 20 pounds? Well, you'd be better off doing those 20 crunches at night before bed than not doing anything and eating cheeseburgers all day long, I promise you that. And again, this is just an example. I mean, there's so many different type of goals that are out there. You might want a different job. You might want a different man. Whatever the goal might be. This is just an example because it's probably one of the biggest examples out there, because we all at some point or another have been like, man, I need to put down this cheeseburger, or man, I need to fit into these jeans, right? I'm just saying. So make it realistic. Don't be out here setting high over non-realistic goals that we know we really ain't never gonna happen, right? So now we're into T. T is for time. We want to set a deadline. We kind of touched on it a little bit when we said by August 8th. So, okay, that goes into time as well. Make a specific deadline for when you want to achieve this goal. Again, being realistic, when you want to meet this goal. Next is E. E is for evaluate. You want to write down the goal somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis, even on a daily basis. Put it on a sticky note, put it on your mirror, put it in your journal, wherever you're going to be able to look back at it and see it often, because that will then serve as a constant reminder of the thing that you're trying to achieve. So make sure that you are going back and evaluating what the goal is, because it's no point in saying, I want to do this, and then you forget about it, you don't ever see it. We don't even realize that seeing something on an ongoing basis or a consistent basis mentally does something in our head. It kind of etches it into our brain when we see it, right? We think about it, not knowing we're thinking about it. It works, trust me. So make sure that you're evaluating. Make sure you're evaluating whatever the goal that it is that you want to achieve, okay? So that's E. The last one, R, reward yourself. Because now we didn't achieve the goal. Reward yourself, okay? Like, buy yourself that purse that you've always wanted and always talk yourself out of doing. I know I've done it all the time. I'll go in the store, girl, and I'll have a cart full of stuff and walk out with nothing because I didn't talk myself out of it, or I didn't felt guilty. That guilt, drop that. You deserve it. Reward yourself for accomplishing this goal. And set small goals. Small goals lead to the big goals, and reward yourself along the way. So baby steps. Don't go out there saying, I want to buy this mansion by next month. It could happen, right? But it's not really realistic. And you haven't really set a plan in place to get that mansion by next month. But if you did, girl, call me, because I need to talk to you and get your tip on how you did that. But no, seriously, the acronym SMARTER. We're gonna be specific. We wanna make sure we can measure those goals. We wanna take action. Make it realistic. Evaluate. Make sure you take the time. All those things are going to, I promise you, are going to help you start turning those goals into accomplishments and stop talking about it and actually being about it. Like Migo said, walk it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I talk it. Hey, I promise you it's gonna work. The biggest thing about setting goals is actually sticking to them, writing them down, making a plan. It's gonna take work. You can't just say you wanna do something and expect it's gonna happen. It's gonna take work like anything else. So make it real, give it a name, write it down, make the time for it, make sure it's realistic, set the actions into place so you know what you're gonna do and what it's gonna take to achieve these goals or achieve the goal. Make sure it's realistic, make sure it's relatable. All those things, I promise you, you're gonna be calling me and be like, thanks, coach. That works if you stick to it. If you stick to that acronym, I promise you it's gonna work. So I want to know your progress. I want to know if you use this tip. Let me know. If it helped you, let me know. Let's talk about it. Y'all know I like feedback. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this tip that I gave you. It works for me. I promise you it'll work for you too. If you like this video, make sure you meet me back here every single Wednesday for a new video and a new topic. Make sure you click the like button, you subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're notified the next time I post another video. Until next time, peace.